Hey guys, what's up? So this video you guys can see right here, I did record this on April 12th of this year. So this is the part one of the toy hunt. The reason why I'm recording this right here because I was uploading normally on YouTube. Unfortunately though, it has like copyright music, so I had to delete the video. So I am recording this for you on here. So yeah, so this is the naughty recording. So yeah, and before we continue on, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and let's get on with today toy hunt. Well, the toy hunt from yesterday of part one. So yeah, so let's begin right about now. So this place I went here that you guys can see, I'm at Misfit Toys. It's close by where I live in Houston, and I'm actually pretty happy to be in here. So when I got in, I see all this bunch of stuff for GI Joe, everything right here. I didn't show much everything, but I did found like some Transformers Energon figures. I remember I bought this figure years ago at a Family Dollar. I think I remember I didn't got it like for $8. I don't remember. But showing off more right here, we had the Thrilling 30 Skyboy right there. I never owned this figure as for my collection, but one day I would. Energon Bulkhead, All Spot Power, Evac. Studio Series Shadow the car one, but this one's yeah. Most of the stuff are good, but some is like in pieces. This one is Transformers Universe, a drag strip. I never seen this one before, and like in person, but yeah. Leo Prime. If you guys remember at the Texas Time War Collectibles, I seen two versions of it right there, and it's actually pretty cool. There's another one right here that I show you guys. This version of Power Glide right here, which looking for me, I still have it for today. And there was another version of Power Glide right here. This one is the normal one right there. So yeah, two versions of Power Glide. Silverbolt and the other figure right there. I'm gonna show you guys more everything right here. You can see bunches of figures everywhere. You can see Studio Series, Bumblebee movie Thrust, Jolt, Wheeljack. You can see right there the mainline version of Optimus Primal right there. They have like a bunch of stuff I do want to get because I did miss out on everything, and some I actually do want to get for my collection. I had to move to this side right there because there was some people in the way, so I had to want to make them space. We had G2 Combiner Wars Breakdown, more of the figures mixed in with just like Combiner Wars Universe and other stuff. We have like original G1 toys right there. Then this one down here we have Omega Prime from the original Robots in Disguise. Yeah, a bunch of G1 toys right there. Now, I do want to get some of them for my collection. But yeah, going back to this area right there, we got like some War for Cybertron figures mixed in with some Legacy figures. And I think, oh, there's a Generation Blitzwing right there. I want to get this Hot Rod figure right there because it's actually one of my favorites right there. One of my favorite figures, so yeah. We had GXs down there. And what else they have? Well, there's a Dragster right there. Bunch of Strong. They have like a lot of copies of Strong Arm. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, hands down, like a lot of copies. I'm not even joking with you. Up there, this is. I know I didn't even pay attention to the camera quality right there, which I know I suck. Recording, but blowing the phone. Mainline version of all of it and the other Studio Series figures up there, which is actually pretty cool. And more of it up here, you guys can see a bunch of the Legacy stuff. And I did find a Nemesis Leo Convoy right there. Of course, Leo Prime, but Leo Convoy. G2 Breakdown, the Legacy United version minus this one cost about like $30. So I didn't even bother getting this one. But it's still not that bad. But here we have the Legends Takara Tomy version of Gnaw right there. It's actually pretty cool. Retro car version of Gears right there, which I still need to get. I still have this the retro Headmaster Mind Wipe today. I remember I got Scourge in a flea market. Swoop right there, drag strip. But look over here what I actually found. Deluxe Kyojin. This is the original Kyojin, not the forward ticket weighted one before anyone's gonna ask. Titans Return Metroplex right there. Bunch of the other Mighty Morphin figures right there. Some mini cons from Siege. This one I want to get. Blur right there. It was complete. Yeah, like I said, this place had like some some bosses open up. It doesn't matter. We had the Solo Shokoken Dragon Sword. Here with this 2-pack right here. Unfortunately, though, I already have Transformers 1 Optimus Prime, but I do need the Hatchet figure. Sparkle Seeker, the one I still need to get the most. And looking over to the back of it right there, you guys can see they have like a bunch of stuff. And you can see that the Karatomi version of the Seacons. Here's the Power of the Primes, Voyager class, Starscream, a bunch of like the Beast Machine, Beast Wars. We have like Deluxe class, Jetstorm right there. It's actually one of my favorite figures, but I never owned that one. Rat Trap. Yeah, a lot of stuff right there. Some Blockies right there. I don't know how much they were selling it for. I still need to get this figure still. I need to get Magnius. There's Turtler, by the way, back there. Bunch of the core class. They have Novocaine, but the Novocaine costs about like $20. So yeah, I still need to get this figure. And you can see other figures on the also they have. Back of it right there, and I zoom in the camera, you can see the Buzzword, the Bumblebee. This was the target exclusive one. I had the Fangry, Titans Return, Sentinel Prime. More of this right here. You got Armada, Starscream, and Thundercracker right there. You can see God Genrai and God Bomber. I need to get that God Bomber because this is actually one of my favorite figures in the Karatomi line. Sorry about that. Combiner Wars Starscream. I still have the Combiner Wars Jetfire. Skywarp. My first Titans Return figure was Galvatron. And still today, I still had that figure, but I haven't custom painted this one. So yeah. I don't think I ever seen this 2-pack before, but this is actually pretty cool. Windy City Chase 2-pack. This is from the NES Global Alliance series from the Revenge of the Fallen. Age of the Primes, Red Alert, Armada Red Alert. And you can see that over here we have like other figures you guys can see. City Series Devastator right there. Alpha Trion. 2 copies of it. This 3-pack right there, I want to get this one. Hands down. We had the Power Core Combiner, but I wish I was also looking for the other one look like a boat. And I forgot the name of it. They need the upgrade kit for animated Optimus Prime, but the Legacy version, by the way. Bunch of the Beast Hunters Transformer figures, animated mixed in. This is actually pretty cool, not gonna lie. We have like some masterpiece I didn't even care about. I found the Transformers Red Prime Knockout. It's still today. Also, I made a joke of it right there if you guys want me to review this piece of shit, but just kidding. Just kidding, unless... Nah, I'm just fucking with you. This figure is actually one of my favorite, but I never owned that one. I forgot the name of it. I think this one is like Jetstorm, if I can recall. Bunch of the Beast Wars stuff. Looks pretty cool. And I think that one is like a Universe Ape Link right there. And like I said, other stuff right there you guys can see. This is the... I forgot the name of that one, but I know it's from Beast Wars and Neo. I still have the Dragon Megatron was sent by an ex-friend of mine, which I'm not going to say his name, so I'm not going to even bother. This side right there, I found 2 versions of the original Armada Megatron and Galvatron right there. And others right there. There's Bulkhead. And Energon Galvatron looks pretty fantastic. More of it right there. Yeah, there's like a lot of miscellaneous figures mixed in together, and it does look pretty cool. Let's move around to see what else they have. I know my hands were shaking. Alchemist, Alphatron, and Solus. I was lucky enough to got these 3 right there. It looks pretty cool. Yeah, like I said, sorry about the camera shakiness. My hands were shaking for no reason. I don't know why. But yeah. Then you can see right there, you can see Prime stuff right there. I still need to get the Beast Hunter Ratchet figure because it's actually one of my favorite. I never got it, that figure. There's Cog right there. Shatterglass Alpha Trion. And I think that's Slice, if I can recall. There's the Thrust. I need to get another copy of Thrust so I can custom paint it to turn it into Acid Storm. Combiner Wars. This figure right here, I forgot the name of it. I know it's from the Unite Warriors line. It's actually one of the rarest in Takarato in history. And it's still today it's one of the coolest. Do we have some G1 and Decepticons right there? All there in the members. I need to get this 2-pack right there because Let's see here. It looks pretty good. And I found this section right there. Armor top spin right there. You guys can see. I need this figure so much in my collection. I need to get another copy of Joel because I already gave mine to now next friend. But yeah, there had this Optimus Prime right there. Bunch of smaller stuff. And I remember two of my half brother gave me this Legend class, that smoke screen. Back in the day, I didn't know what I was doing. So long story short, yeah, it was pretty dumb. But now, here I am 12 years later, still doing this crap. Which some of you guys are ungrateful though. We have like some vinyl figure, Ultraman figures, which I still don't know nothing about Ultraman. I've seen the TikTok videos on, they have like the Godzilla stuff. It looks pretty cool. We have the original Shogun Megazord, of course, the Matiki Shogun, but this is the American version. Down here, what I found Animated Swindle. This one cost about like $150. Yeah, $150, fully sealed. And yeah, I did have to pause the video for a bit because I had to move around. And I stopped right there, and I found like a full shit ton selection of G.I. Joe figure. Cobra Commander, my first G.I. Joe figure. But yeah, they have like a bunch of G.I. Joe figures that I don't have. Unfortunately though, oh yeah, there's some Star Wars stuff. I have to pause the video again. There's like a bunch of stuff I don't have for G.I. Joe Classified Series collection. And I had to move around again. I'm sorry about that. But I did find like retro card version of all the characters. I did find like some Iron Man figures, even from Iron Man 1. Like I said, there is like a bunch of stuff I do want to get so badly. So, yeah. But walking by over here, I found some Iron Man 2 figures that I still need to get. But in the future, I will probably get all the Iron Man 1 and 2 collection. I did find some more G.I. Joe Classified Series figures right there. They have like a bunch of stuff right there. And there was the barbecue figure I want to get, but I didn't even bother getting it. They have like a small selection of Hot Wheels right back there. So Batman, the Batmobile right there. This diecast I still have in my collection. I don't think I ever had that one either, but yeah, there's like a miscellaneous cars everywhere mixed in with Matchbox, and then you have like Matchbox Hero Cities. Over there, I was walking around, and yeah, they're pretty much that's it, so yeah. But overall, the Misfit Toy Shop is actually one of the coolest places ever, and I really do highly recommend it. I did find Decepticon Bludgeon right there from Birds of the Fallen, so yeah. But anyways, that's it for today's video, and I hope you guys enjoyed this right here. And shout out to Misfit Toys. We're having a great place here in my hometown in Texas, well, Houston, Texas, and yeah, pretty much that's it. So anyways, you guys, I'm gonna end this right here. So have fun, stay safe, and I'm out. And shout out to Misfit Toys once again. So yeah, and I'm out.